Starbucks here, the Field Pass, the main way of getting no money spent rewards in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. We're going to go through how best to get through it, some, maybe some strats. Shout out to Popular Stranger. He was able to get the early access, able to basically an account early to check it out. So I'll link his channel in the description. Go sub to him, an OG of the Madden community. All right, so Popular Stranger went through. Oh, I did the wrong thing. He went through a lot of the field pass. Now, like I talk about 3.7 million. He's not starting the year with 3.7 million. I'll get out of the way of his face cam so you can see his face while we're going through this. But yeah, basically, field pass is the new level system, and that's why they have the levels here. So what can you do to get through it quick, right? And what are the rewards? What are they kind of giving out to it? So you can go to the field pass screen, which you kind of like highlighted right missions. You can click on this button right here. So there's three different ones, right? There's whatever promo's out right now, which is headliners, which I'm pointing to right here. There's the competitive season, which is solo battles, MUT draft, head-to-head online, and then like the big XP, which is at top. So we're gonna go through a bunch of it here, and see what's going on. All right, so some rewards, obviously. Coins and packs are right there, and the reward system that you're gonna see here is going to be different than what we see at launch. There's some players coming that we're not seeing. Is kind of skipping through some of this stuff. All right, so here's kind of a big deal. All right, I just want to make sure we get everything. Oh, uncommon strat items. So strat items will be there too. So we're getting Miles Sanders at level 11. We're getting an 80. Did I see that 9 Steven Gilmore? That can't be right. Is that 89? And then a 91 Dave Casper at level 51. So we'll see levels go above 50. So Dave Casper, kind of a cool deal. The Ghost to the Post, one of John Madden's. Like we kind of talked about, like, this game's focused on, John Madden, and it is like, life through the NFL. And oh gosh, I screwed it up. And like players that he liked, right? So Dave Casper's the first season one. And it makes sense, old Raiders. So Raiders theme team about to go crazier this year, right? It's been like the most popular theme team for the past 3 years. It's going to get even better. It is John Madden's year. We see more things down here that you kind of scroll over. Early access, AM for all Madden. So it totally makes sense. And then we get like a pack here at level 23 that the Pro Game Day looks a little different than we're used to getting. So overall, pretty solid. So yeah, he's kind of just showing off a little bit of the cards. He doesn't see the stats. Interesting enough, we do have alternate uniforms. Wait. Here's a strat item. 1 tackle, 1 pursuit, 1 block shed. Maybe we'll do a video more on strat items when the game launches so you can see more of them, like the best ones. But strat items will be here. Bats home, 70 plus gold player. So we have alternate NFC. Alternate, is that defense or offense? It like blends right into it. I don't know, you're just, offense maybe? So it's like an NFC playbook. That's awesome, dude. That's one of the biggest things wrong with Madden, which is playbook staleness. So playbooks here. Sorry, I'm kind of getting off topic here. But game day, so we're getting packs there. Here's the alternate. There's the alternate uniform. Eagles, 1990 Classic Way. So we're getting alternate uniforms to launch the game. That's huge. That's way different. Zach Cunningham here at level 21. Wait, what was that one? That was the Pro Game Day pack that we saw. We also get like more alternate uniforms. Bruiser, pass block power, run block power sucks. That's too bad. That's a dead stat. There's a uniform. 70 and 74 overall. Gold player, 15 gold players. Wow, that's actually more generous than I'm used to. Now this one looks like defense, AFC offense, alternate AFC offense. Okay, cool. I like it. More playbooks means it's more fun to play. We got the John Madden coaching item. Now, if you remember last time John Madden was in this game, he granted a speed bonus. If this John Madden grants a speed bonus, we might just drive down to Orlando, and I don't know, like maybe we don't need to drive down. Maybe we'll do like Mark Roller and just send a stink bomb to their office. Maybe that's what we got to do. Deal with them like he dealt with scammers. Okay, EA gets a stink bomb if we get speed bonuses on a coach card. Okay, it's happening. It's just gonna happen. Sorry, EA. If you guys screwed us, we screw you. That's how this whole interaction works. Hopefully, you guys got clothespins for your noses. That's all I'll say. Move forward. Okay, we got, all right. Now here's how to get it. Okay, the best way of getting your ultimate field pass is to play the game, right? Look at the objectives, but play the game, okay? And it's super easy to grind out rewards that way, it looks like. On the dailies, win a game, purchase a pack. I think they'll bring back the gap pack. So like the crazy thing is, like, we always say packs aren't worth it, right? But gap packs have been traditionally profitable for a long time in this game. So like the purchase of the pack is actually telling you to go ahead and go make some coins because they purchased the gap pack. Now, I don't know. We haven't seen the store yet. We don't know if the gap packs are back or whatever. We see a lot more elites. We don't even know if silvers are in the game yet. We haven't seen any, to my knowledge. So winning games, win 10 games, win 20 games, win head-to-head games. There it is. The crazy thing is this like differs a little bit because like in this thing, when he'll show it in milestones, but it says any mode in this one, and they don't really say any mode here. So this is like an older build or something that they're going to fix up before the launch. Also, you know, just play the game for these milestones, okay? Rush for 500 yards, passing yards, that kind of stuff too. You also see there's more milestones. So like you scroll over the RB and then you can scroll up and down with your left stick to see more milestones. Yeah, he points it out right there. So upgrade a pack, auction. These are more like MUT stuff instead of Nux. Nux if you bucks. It's MUT stuff. Complete a new challenge. Yeah, so interesting enough, that's kind of like the main XP source for the game to level up, get that Dave Casper uniforms, alternate playbooks, that kind of stuff. So competitive season, he goes through headliners. Headliners is very similar, right? It's basically doing the exact same thing, except you get headliners. This one's Derek Brown's rare card. I think that was teased before. So Derek Brown is getting a card here in the game for the headliners. Yeah, that Derek Brown. Was he teased? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. But Derek Brown's, I think that's the hidden 86 maybe? So that's the hidden 86 in the headliners program. That's only in that path, okay? Also, just play in the game. You'll get the XP for the headliners. Y'all see this, the headliners program? Yeah, play the game. Rush for yards, force fumbles. So 15 head-to-head or solo battle games, we're getting 2 sacks each game. Okay, that seems crazy, right? That seems insane. They also have like specific cards that are required, like MLB The Show, to get XP or PXP in that game. So 20 headliners players on your team. Luckily, you can put headliners in your backup, so you don't have to roll with like gold headliners as a starter. You can put that as like your backup guards and tackles and stuff, and have those 20 headliner players on your team. Solo battle or head-to-heads. So they're really focusing on solo battles and head-to-heads this year, versus like, you know, more main solos for this headliner program or rewards and XP. Even though they showed us 100 touchdowns in any modes on the main stat tracking for headliners, it looks like they're pushing you a little bit more towards solo battles or head-to-heads, which, you know, it is what it is. Solo battles, you know, it doesn't have a difficulty level here, so you can like knock out a lot of this stuff solo battles, although, you know, you gotta win 15 solo battle games. Luckily, you get 28 a week this year, so you should be able to do 4 a day and knock that out in 4 days for those 2,500 headliners XP. We also have Quiddy Pay right here. We saw that guy teased, I do believe. We also have rewards, 28,000 season XP, so that'll tie back into the regular XP program once you get the headliners. He's also next going to go through the competitive. There's sets and stuff in the headliner program, so that there's different ways of getting different XP. You know, just scrolling down the left, sets by doing a headliners hero set, you get 2,500 XP, headliners, etc., etc. All right. House Rules also is coming back. We'll have that on launch, they said. House Rules headliners. You get, they don't really show exactly what XP or what you get for the 10 House Rules, but that will be tightened up before launch. We have the 86 overall headliners Hero Fantasy Pack, which is something they teased. I want to go through the competitive season pass. This is basically done by winning games in competitive modes. Now, different games are worth different amount. Like a MUT Champion game, as you see, is worth 2. Whereas like maybe like a regular season game is worth 1. Now, this is on the daily, so there's a lot of people that are going to want to rush through the MUT Champions games and get it done like within 48 hours because they'll face like worse competition. Because like, you know, competition may be like staggered through the week a little bit. So it really depends on when you get into your MUT Champions game. I don't know when the best players will play. I would imagine the best players will play it right away. And because they're so addicted to Madden, they're just going to boot up another account and play it again. Okay? So I don't think you're going to be able to really avoid... I've been a big proponent of queuing theory with MUT Champions and you know, different head-to-head games for years, but we'll see it play out. I would imagine, you know, it's going to fluctuate through the year, and you're just going to kind of have to go. So I think, like, the weakest schedule you can get maybe is playing them all right away, unless, you know, the comp guys that really want to stack it up. I would say early on in the season, they'll really want to stack it up. But generally, during Weekend League, if you finish them all super early or finish them all super late, you got the weakest schedule throughout. So again, we'll see what the best way of doing it. But if you do spread out your MUT Champions games, say you only got a couple hours a night, they will give you a daily reward here for 2 Ultimate Team Pass. Now, obviously, like, I think if you just play all your MUT Champions games, you'll be able to get the reward, right? Whoever the seasonal reward is for the MUT Champions, right, like, you'll just be able to get it, and you'll get your rewards right away. So, like, basically, I'm kind of like confusing stuff, and maybe that's too complicated and stuff, you know, going into theory and how to get easier games to get your MUT Champions done quicker and easier. But it does look like, you know, 15, 20 Champions games, you get more points for getting each one of those. You also have it for, here's the specific players, like you can use Tom Brady here. I don't know, will Steve Young count here? If we get like a Steve Young card, he should, because he's got Buccaneers theme team. But I don't know, did they have to have Buccaneers theme team? Do they have that thing equipped on their lineup? That'd be a good thing to know before we know anything about it. So bi-weekly. So basically, every single player, the rewards get refreshed bi-weekly. That's why we have a bi-weekly tab up there. We also have solo battles if he scrolls down. But like overall, like, yeah, like you might not even, you know, worry about it if you just like win enough weekend league games. You don't have to worry about the daily, and you could get your reward, your bi-weekly player. I don't know if the bi-weekly player is auctionable or unauctionable. I really hope it's auctionable. That would be huge, because that's what LMB does. And if Madden doesn't, I will be very disappointed in Madden if they make an NAT weekend league reward here. So that's it. Basically, play the game. You can focus on some things, but it's all about winning and gaining yards and scoring points here, and the field pass. And hopefully that was enlightening for you. And that's all I want to talk about in this video. That's all I really got to mention. Once again, go ahead and check out Popular Stranger. Linked in the description. There's his face. He'll have more videos, and we'll cover his and more videos here on the channel going forward up until launch. Eric Brayweather says that we won't be able to go to New Zealand this year, but we'll see. You know, maybe he's right. Maybe it's a global launch this year, because it's completely different than it has been in other years with no EA access before the 3-day trial period. We'll see. Bye!